Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. And can you start off with what is your name and what do you do right now in life?
I'm Kevin Huber, and I'm an architect.
Okay. Any particular type of specialty within the architecture world?
I do a lot of housing, but
Okay.
it's about 80% housing, 20% commercial things.
Okay. What kind? Like custom housing? What kind of housing?
Anything with a kitchen.
Anything with a
All
kitchen?
shapes and sizes. I do apartment buildings.
Okay.
I mean, this year I've done a 60-unit apartment in Ballard, done a 9-unit in Ballard. I've done a bunch of single families, luxury single families, smaller homes. Just
Yeah.
I've been at it 33 years now. I've had my own practice for 33 years.
Wow.
And so I just do whatever interests me.
Yeah. No. And my interest, my curiosity, what made you want to go down architecture?
That's a funny, it's kind of a long story. But
That's what we're here for.
I'm the fourth generation in my family.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
do you have like a memory when you were a kid of your parent or grandparent?
Not a
doing
lot. See, there were architects and builders in my family.
Okay.
And my great uncle was an architect from Germany. He emigrated here. Then his nephew, my grandfather, and his son, my dad, they were builders together. So my dad grew up building with his dad, and they built houses in the country during the Depression.
Oh, wow.
And they did that for a while. And I think my father moved on. He went to college, and he left building behind. He became an executive, something totally different. But he always did building around the house and did all kinds of projects. And so I had some exposure to it, but I really put the pieces together after I wound up in architecture school, and I talked to my grandmother, and she said, "Oh, well, your great uncle, he was an architect. I guess it makes sense that you do that too." So that's a connection.
That's such a cool story in the background. Like, have you, since you've been in there and you know more of that history now, have you gone back and like found some of your old great uncles?
Yes. Yeah, I went. Well, his stuff is hard to find.
Okay.
He did a chapel in Buffalo, New York. I have not been able to find it. It's a church chapel, a stone chapel. I've not been able to find it. I've not been able to find the one that was credited to him.
Yeah.
But I went recently and I saw 4 of my grandfather's homes that he built. They were all built in a row. He built them all like speculatively and sold them. So they were all on one street. I went and those were the 3 that I could find. So I went to see his work. And then I see my father's work all the time. He's done it, his whole life in his spare time.
Yeah.
And so I see what he's done. Yeah.
How does that make you feel when you go there and see that connection of literally your bloodline helped build these things?
It makes some sense of my life. So yeah, it's it's not an easy profession. I've done well. I just feel like it just helps to know that that's kind of where it came from. Like
Yeah.
I sometimes wonder how I wound up in it, but then I don't, because I know that I'm kind of like the one who carried it on.
Yeah. And I guess, what do you want, whether it's your generation or whatnot, what legacy do you want to leave for the future with your architecture?
Oh, well, I still want to do like a great landmark. I like to plant it in Seattle. Okay. Anywhere is fine, but I'd like particularly to put it in Seattle because I've practiced here for so long.
Yeah.
I'd like to put a big tower downtown, like some big I'd like to make a Seattle landmark.
Yeah. No,
Something that's unique. It's a landmark, like the Space Needle, something like that. I mean, we always dream big. I always dream big.
Yeah.
And have a big vision. I haven't given up on it. I've tried a couple of times. I've got into a situation where I found a downtown lot, got things together to buy it. Things didn't work out. It's not an easy thing to do, especially on your own.
That's super exciting. Well, and if people would want to reach out to you, they know a spot or they're looking for someone to do something like that, how can they get a hold of you?
Huber Architecture.
Awesome. Do you mind spelling that out for me?
Yeah, it's Huber, Huber Architecture, and its website is huber-arch.com.
Nice. And is there anything else that you want people to kind of remember or just take away from your life experiences or from your work?
Just to always do what inspires you, and don't ever give up on your dreams. I mean, just don't ever give up. I mean, I think I'm still doing what I do because I just never quit, and I didn't have a choice once I got into it. So that's what I think of.
Yeah.
The longer I work, the simpler my views of things get, the simpler my concepts get, and the simpler my messages get. And, just to never give up and just follow your, don't give up on your dream. Life's over too quickly.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate your time there, Kevin.
Okay. Thank you.